claimed that Diddy groped his touched his butt. He believes that Diddy was to have he says that Diddy downplayed it just like he as a joke, like, yo, we just playing around.
Allegations of celebrities. We're talking about Cuba Gooding Jr. being shown through still photos of what the complainant says they have videos of.
Just as the commotion around P. Diddy appeared to calm, a fresh surge of lawsuits emerged, but this time, the focus shifted from a woman to a man. What's more concerning is that Diddy isn't the sole target. A cluster of influential figures now finds themselves ensnared in this legal whirlwind, portrayed not as victims, but as potential accomplices. Among these notable personalities are Cuba Gooding Jr., Meek Mill, Young Miami, Stevie J. Busher, Chris Brown, and even Diddy's own son, Justin Combs. Since the bombshell of the lawsuit dropped, an eerie silence has shrouded these alleged co-conspirators. Nonetheless, whispers suggest that Cuba Gooding Jr. is seething with fury. And can you blame him? He's been wrestling with his own legal battles, only to find his name dragged through the mud once more. It's as though his reputation has taken a nosedive, with this latest debacle compounding his troubles. Reports hint that Cuba is delivering stern warnings to Diddy, accusing him of exposing their supposed clandestine association. If these whispers hold truth, it spells significant trouble for the entire cohort. Now, speculation swirls regarding Diddy and his purported unconventional social circle. People are baffled by the inclusion of Cuba Gooding Jr. in the roster of co-conspirators. However, it seems these two share a far deeper bond than previously assumed, possibly indulging in social gatherings and mischief together. To catch you up, a new chapter unfolds in the ongoing Diddy saga, hinting at the potential downfall of his empire, and not in a favorable light. Weighty allegations in a burgeoning lawsuit threaten to slam shut the door on Diddy's career trajectory and could even land him behind bars. However, just as he sought an escape route from legal jeopardy, he resorted to a last-ditch legal maneuver, attempting to discredit one of the accusers and pleading with the judge to dismiss the entire case. Nevertheless, Diddy isn't resigning himself to a passive role. He endeavors to portray himself as a victim, decrying the encroachment of cancel culture. Yet, before the judiciary could even react to his antics, another lawsuit blindsided him, the fifth legal entanglement since November. This latest lawsuit, spanning a staggering 70 pages, delves into unsettling allegations against Diddy. The plaintiff, Rodney Lil Rod Jones Jr., a producer purportedly involved in Diddy's recent album, The Love Album, Off the Grid, alleges coercion into an unwanted sexual relationship, citing prevalent misconduct within the music industry. Peeling back the layers reveals Cuba Gooding Jr.'s involvement in this legal quagmire. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Jones accuses Diddy of orchestrating dubious maneuvers aimed at foisting him onto others. Remarkably, Jones asserts that Diddy introduced him to Cuba aboard a lavish yacht, where purportedly uncomfortable interactions ensued. Allegedly, Cuba made unwelcome advances towards Jones, crossing boundaries until he had to forcefully rebuff him. Notably, Jones even includes a photograph of Cuba hugging him as potential evidence. The lawsuit contends that Justin Combs, Diddy's son, had knowledge and authority over Cuba Gooding Jr.'s actions, yet failed to intervene and prevent harassment. Cuba Gooding Jr. has had his share of legal troubles. In 2019, he faced accusations from multiple women citing inappropriate behavior. Now, prompted by the Adult Survivors Act, which aided Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy, two alleged victims of Cuba have stepped forward with a fresh legal action. One plaintiff alleges forceful kissing at a New York nightclub, while another recounts an uncomfortable encounter at a rooftop bar. Despite previous legal entanglements, Gooding's team has remained silent as speculation grows regarding his readiness to confront yet another lawsuit from Jones. If these rumors are substantiated, they could severely tarnish Gooding's reputation, worsening his legal situation. In the presence of Diddy, capturing moments for Instagram, and even flexing muscles aboard Diddy's yacht, Jones now reveals a different side in his lawsuit. He claims to possess a wealth of video and audio evidence exposing Diddy and his circle engaging in questionable activities during their gatherings. According to court documents obtained by Billboard, Jones makes serious accusations against Diddy, including inappropriate touching without consent and attempts to involve him in compromising photos with others. Reportedly, Diddy enticed Jones with the promise of a Grammy for his work, hinting at involvement in illicit activities. The allegations escalate further, with claims that Diddy pressured Jones into arranging encounters with sex workers and coerced him into unwelcome intimate activities, not only with those workers but with others as well. Shockingly, Diddy is said to have spiked drinks at his parties without guest knowledge. Supposed screenshots depict gatherings at Diddy's residence involving underage girls and additional sex workers, some of whom allegedly had their drinks tampered with under Diddy's direction. But the lawsuit extends beyond Diddy. It also implicates other industry heavyweights like Christina Koram, Sir Lucian Grange of Universal Music Group, and former Motown Records CEO Ethiopia. Jones accuses them of being part of a scheme that failed to properly oversee Diddy's actions, involving his son and chief of staff in what is termed a RICO enterprise. A RICO enterprise refers to individuals or groups collaborating to violate the Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. Here's the catch. Jones isn't merely seeking a slap on the wrist. He's aiming high, seeking a substantial $30 million in damages. However, Justin Combs and his legal team vehemently deny these sensational allegations. According to a statement from his representatives, Justin outright rejects all these claims, dismissing them as a desperate attempt for quick financial gain. His representatives assert that these accusations are baseless lies, emphasizing their readiness to address them in court and pursue legal action against those responsible. Jones' lawsuit alleges that Diddy approached him in August 2022 to produce tracks for the R&B album, The Love Album, Off the Grid, which received a Grammy nomination after its release in September 2023. However, Jones claims his life took a downward spiral after he agreed to collaborate with Diddy. Allegedly, Jones faced harassment while staying at Combs' residences, leading to a deteriorating situation. According to Jones's legal complaint, Diddy approached him in August 2022 to produce music for the R&B album, The Love Album, Off the Grid. This album received a Grammy nomination after its release in September 2023. However, things took a disturbing turn for Jones after he agreed to collaborate with Diddy. Allegedly, Jones experienced harassment during his stays at Diddy's residences in Florida, Los Angeles, New York, and even aboard a yacht in the U.S. Virgin Islands. This harassment reportedly involved persistent, unwanted touching and groping. Jones's lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, referenced the Latin phrase res ipsa loquitur, meaning the thing speaks for itself, in connection to the lawsuit. Jones claims in the suit that he worked under an implied work-for-hire agreement and was unfairly compensated for the songs he produced on the album. As a result, the lawsuit alleges that Diddy's Love Records, Motown Records, and Universal Music Group profited unfairly at Jones' expense. This lawsuit against Diddy is unprecedented, considering his previous legal battles with 4 women, including Cassie, legally known as Cassandra Ventura, whose lawsuit was settled shortly after filing. Combs' attorney, Ben Brafman, mentioned that 2 other women, Lisa Gardner and Joey Dickerson, also have ongoing cases against him. In December, Combs denied the allegations, vowing to fight for his name and family against what he termed sickening accusations. The repercussions of Ventura's lawsuit have been significant, with 3 of Diddy's former artists expressing support for her. Additionally, Diddy stepped down from his chairman position at Revolt TV, and Hulu canceled a reality show centered around his family in December. In January, Diddy settled a lawsuit with Dio, where he accused them of racism. Furthermore, Jones has made explosive claims involving Young Miami, alleging substantial evidence of illicit activities. Jones alleges that Young Miami's cousin or assistant made unwanted advances towards him on Thanksgiving Day in 2022, while he was with Diddy, Young Miami, and their crew. Jones alleges that this individual entered the bathroom while he was present, leading to inappropriate touching.